Are you interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on airport and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. So the first item is from Voyager Sim Project. They released the Lipari Fly Airfield. It's available now against a reduced price, always nice. And the airport has two sloping runways on the island of Lipari, Sicily. And here you can see that slope, right? So really challenging if you want to, say, land and depart on this airport. The nice thing is that both runways come with ILS, right? You can see the ILS frequencies over here. And also some full lighting and other nice things. For example, there are some parking spots, right? The scenario in the square includes 29 parking spaces, of which n times 26 in the square also includes a refueling area, and n times 3 in the adjacent hangars. There's a helipad included, there are hangars included. You can, I would say, of course, approach and landing, approach and land, on the airport by alignment from the relevant route points. And there's also special thanks to Raymond Goubet for the video and the time he dedicated to me. Well, I'm also dedicating video or content to you, so if you want to give me some attention, would be great. So this is the airport, right? Really nice. You can see a lot of details here. You can see that the runways are there. You can see some solar panels over here. A lot of details which have been added here, and also the usage besides or in, I would say, parallel to those runways are really cool. So what else? Well, of course, the traffic tower. And as you can see from this image, it looks like the traffic tower also has some interior, which is really nice. You can see some palm trees. A lot of airports or aircrafts, but I'm not sure if all the aircrafts are, I would say, simulated. I don't expect, because I'm seeing some military aircrafts also here, which are likely not part of, I would say, are not dynamic, which means that they're static aircrafts, which means that they're not moving. Also, the fuel trucks are here, really nicely modeled. You can see also a lot of detail over here, right? You can see that there are, I would say, speed limits for, say, the other traffic. You can see the hangar, as it looks like, with some parking spots over here. So, an amazing airport with a lot of details and against a really interesting price, right? It's not that expensive and it adds a lot of cool things. Also, some construction happens over here, some construction machines. Then some other aircraft types, likely those are, say, or say, maybe could be many things, right? Could either be, let's say, emergency aircrafts or maybe fire, fire services. And this is the hangar, which you can also use and park in. And this is doing the night hours, right? So it looks like that the hangar door is not animated, but I would say that would need to be confirmed with the developer. Then they added also some more pictures, right? So let's go to them. Here you can also see that, I'd say, also outside the airport, there's a lot of detail. Also, I'd say the kind of cars which they kind of modeled, including some typical, let's say, Italian cars. Really looks cool. Some police cars. Some Jeeps. So I'm pretty impressed by this one. You can see a lot of detail has been, I would say, added to this airport. I'm not sure if it's a real airport. I don't think it is. But you can see that, I would say, they really spent some serious time on modeling this airport. Scrolling down even further, right, you can see a lot of screenshots have been added, and that's what I love, because then you can also see what they have been adding. Right, this is the interior, as it looks like. You can also see a lot of nice things, including some branding for themselves, really smart. You can see also aliens over there, which have took over the airport. And also, it looks like some Star Wars fans are more than happy to use this airport, because there is a lot of Star Wars reference to this. More pictures. Fire trucks with all kind of details. Also, these aircrafts are nicely modeled. A lot of details over there. A lot of usage. And again, a traffic tower, some parked cars near it. Also look at this, right? If you look at inside this, I would say, although it, I would say, does move, there are a lot of details being added to these, I would say, trucks. We've got more. No, this was it. But I must say, pretty impressive. Also a lot of images, which I like because it gives you a good impression on how it looks like. Then the next one is from Pixel Planes. It's the Koeningsdorf Glider Center, as the name already says. It's for gliders specifically, Echo Delta Kilo Golf. It's, I would say, in Germany, likely. Based on the name, it's 40 kilometers south of Munich in a close proximity to the edge of the Alps and Lake Starnberg. Not too many information, right? Or not too much details added here. But if we look at the screenshots, you can see that this one also has a lot of detail, including some branded trucks, including some, I would say, mobile traffic tower, including some ground services which are added. Again, this is specifically for gliders, so don't expect this one to, let's say, have motorized aircrafts. Also, this building, right? All that usage on that building looks really great. Hangar number 2. Refueling is possible, so then you can land maybe with small aircrafts, maybe. I do expect it. Then you can land with small aircrafts, because else why would you need to refuel a glider, right? So also pretty interesting one. Then we're skipping to Samsung 3D. They modernized multiple cities. One of them is Los Angeles Modern City. So what they did is they updated the city. Of course, there is a dependency on the world update, right? That's also mentioned here. There are 60 handcrafted buildings added, beautiful night effects, a landable rooftop for helicopters compatible with other airport add-ons. And it can be used also with photogrammetry turned off. And this is what you will get if you buy this package. A lot of detail, right? Also during the evening hours, it looks really cool. And you could already see some heli spots here, also here, and here, and here, and here. So a lot of, say, opportunities to land on the roofs of those buildings. If you, of course, love to do that using a helicopter. So nice one. Los Angeles Modern City. Then the next one is a similar package, but then applied to the city of Miami. Also 60 handcrafted buildings, and all the other ones are included. There's a small difference, which is the included bridges, cranes, and banks, likely to the let's say harbor area. So let's see if we can spot it. But again, this also looks pretty cool, right? A lot of detail has been added, which makes it, let's say, more interesting to fly in this area. Also, the night lightning looks really astonished. Then Philadelphia, similar package, a little bit less buildings, 50 in total, but it also includes the bridges and default river, coastline, and terrain fixes. So besides the buildings, also some terrain fixes for you if you buy this package. So again, really cool that they have updated the city of Philadelphia. Then we're skipping to Exhibit. They released the Valenca Airport, Sierra November Victor Bravo. It's located on the southern coast of Bahia, Brazil, 15 kilometers from downtown Valença and near Guambuin Beach. Not too many details, but it's mainly used for the ATR 47 or 72, or similar models. It includes the PAPI systems, so which makes it easier to land, of course. We'll give some guidance. And this is how it looks like. So you can see that I already updated the aprons, where a lot of detail has been added, which makes it more interesting. Also, they updated the hangar buildings. These are the hangar buildings, right? The roofs are looking really nice. Just painted the walls, it looks like. This is the other side, right? The non-airport facing side. Some additional infrastructure components have been added. So also a nice add-on for you if you love to fly to Brazil. And the cool thing is that they also included the interior of the terminal building, right? That's also, I'd say, add some more detail, because normally those are really empty, and now it's making it more realistic. This is the runway 22, and runway 04, the other end. And then the night lightning also is included in this package, which makes it more interesting to use this airport. So pretty nice one. Are we there yet? No, there's one left. That's from SLH Sim Designs. It's the Grand Case Airport Saint Martin. Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Golf. It's also known as L'Esperance Airport. It's one of the Caribbean's most picturesque airports, located in a beautiful Grand Case of the French side of Saint-Martin. Public airport is a hub for regional passenger aircrafts, mostly the ATRs and private flight. So what's included? 3D custom models, 4K PBR textures, animated ground equipment, cool, animated jet skis at Grand Case in Orient Beach. So you can also, let's say, fly in the air and then, say, watch the jet skis. Don't hit the animated flamingos, also pretty challenging, custom 3D models. Also, they modeled the shopping centers near the airport. Fully modeled the terminal interior as well as the tower interior. And if that's everything, no, there's more, because there's also the modeled hangar interior with starting point, which means that you can simply start from the hangar instead of starting from an apron. Dynamic lighting, corrected terrain elevations, and custom taxiway signs are also there. So let's skip to the images and then let's have a look. So you can see also a lot of details have been added here, right? This is the hangar which you can depart from, St. Barb's executive hangar. Really nice. Also, they added some cars on the parking spots. Some people waiting to go to the airport. And this is the hangar itself, or the terminal itself. Here you can see some ships, and these are likely the jet skis. I'm not 100% sure, but looks like. The traffic tower. Restrooms also being modeled, and also security check has been modeled. So pretty nice airport, Grand Case Airport of Saint-Martin. And that's where we end this video, because we went to all the items, some pretty interesting items, some updated cities, some new airports or updated airports. So I hope you liked it. If you're now searching for a video containing the updated or added aircrafts or aircraft liveries, or maybe some activities, then have a look at the description of this video, because there's a link to that to those videos, because there are two as well. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you back next week.